Hey, good morning. It's been a couple days since I've posted, so I figured I'd hop on and announce that the week with Enki one-on-one has begun. I actually started that on Friday, and a lot of really neat things kind of synchronized and lined up on Friday. It was pretty neat. So one thing about working with Enki is he's not much for posting much, or like it's not a whole lot. Like I haven't really been focusing on my phone. It's been like, yeah, like Thursday or Friday I called him in, and then Saturday first thing in the morning I felt really like intentional. Like every little choice I made or thing I did, I was like, why am I doing this? Is it what I really want? Like, and there's a blue jay out of my window. It's a nice sign. Okay, so focus. So working with Enki, like first thing I noticed in the morning, like I was saying, was being really intentional with what I was doing, and being aware of like, this is how I want to do this. Like even just like how I got up and made my coffee, and then like came in and was to do my meditation. It wasn't like just hop in and do routine. It's like it was really precise, and my focus and intention was going into it. And so that's what we've been working on, is clear intention setting, and then a lot of like sacral work too. So like yesterday in Dale's Dowsing Rod Live, she was talking about doing like diamond art, and my husband had bought me a paint by numbers kit. I've never really I'm an artist, and usually I've never done a paint by numbers, so I've always like gone through the artist craze of like, yeah. I'm relearning how to access that creativity. But what I'm saying is that like a paint by numbers is really great because it's mindless. It's just you fill in. It's like coloring with paint, right? So like anyway, I was working with Enki with my rods and Gaia for Dale's Live with the dowsing rods, and Enki pointed at the paint by numbers, and I was like, do that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So some nice sacral creativity work with that one. Also, some people know that like before I even started doing inner divination, I was really drawn to Enki, and even in my early awakening, and I didn't really know who he was or how to communicate or connect with him, but every time I heard his name, like I said before, my soul would just, so like it kind of guided me. That pull guided me through my journey thus far. In the early days, it was with Inky. So Inky's always been kind of like a connection of something. So in after this, like right before I went to Sedona, my team told me that like, oh, Inky's tricking you and he's bad for you, and so like I rearranged things, and plus I was going through the love bombing thing, so it was like this whole thing that happened because I was so like just calling in like Inky all the time. And so I see now that they pulled some of these things and got me to like also like understand just my like trust more in like what I was feeling and not just believing everything kind of thing. I don't know how to like articulate it quite yet, but I guess where I'm going is, so Inky is, I missed working. I had to like let him go, and then like rearrange my divine family, and then since then I've got like Lilith and Prometheus in my mother father position, and Inky moved his way back into my brother position not too long ago. But I haven't really been working with them because I've been doing like these weekly interviews and working each week with a different member of the Council of Nine, which has been incredible. But now we're at Enki, with Enki's week, and I just am reflecting on kind of the journey. And it blows my mind to think that like it's been just since like May and June since I started doing inner divination to actually channel and connect and use dowsing rods to communicate with Enki and other beings and energies and aliens, gods, deities, you name it. But so Enki's kind of near and dear to me. And so since we're working together this week, it's been like kind of like what was a little similar to like the Paul thing, like a nice big reflection to see just how far I've come. And I'm really enjoying, because like I've had a hard time with intention setting and speaking, like when I first started getting into this, I didn't know how to like articulate in intention because I felt awkward and uncomfortable for voicing what I was doing. And now I'm learning how to actually like call in and set boundaries and set, not necessarily like boundaries, but like I'm learning how to command my space in my existence, and it's really cool. And it's like, it's not like a forceful command, it's like understanding how to direct energies within my reality. And that's another thing I want to talk about too, which I won't go too deep into yet, but like so Metatron's coming, and so I've been working with Metatron and Hecate too, because I had a Soul Speak session and Metatron came in, and then after that Enki brought Metatron in. And so on Saturday I was working with Enki and Metatron, and I got to explore in the Akasha, and that's something that I haven't really, like, I've done a little bit of dabbling, but I had some limiting beliefs on it, which we're over those, so now it's like exploration and learning and remembering. But I have been going to my what I call like my Akasha reading room, and it's like this it's inside of, it's like this beautiful library. And if you think of like how on Beauty and the Beast, the library that Belle has, the big ladder and just the walls of books, right? So there's that, and then like in a round window area there's this live tapestry just being woven, and it's like a holographic kind of thing. And then I look out the window over here and I can see the garden and the tent that Dale and I go to when we do the interviews and the Soul Speak sessions. So I could see that garden, and then like in my den in my library I have these orbs, and I'm able to grab take these orbs and then holographic witness them or view them. And I'm discovering like it's all kind of new to me, but this is all really, really cool exploration that I'm just excited to so within working in the Akasha, and I'm still learning a bunch about that, and then exploring geometry, sacred geometry, and then working with Enki. Like, it's really cool. This week is very special to me. This whole adventure has been very special to me, but like I just can't express how grateful I am. This is a long one. I'm running out of time, but I documented. Hey, all right. I love y'all. I'll check in later.